Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I'm here with Michelle.
Hi everyone.
And Michelle is going to be demonstrating some poses while I teach today. So today's video is Vinyasa Flow class and title yoga video, suggesting that this is the best type of workout style yoga. So I totally feel that if you're trying to get more of a workout from your yoga practice, that Vinyasa yoga, hands down, is the best way to build strength and stamina. And it's more of a workout style yoga. Now, the only problem with Vinyasa yoga is that it's really repetitive in the types of muscles that it strengthens, or the targeted areas that it strengthens in your body, the upper body, and specifically with the movements of Chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. So those are like the main, that's where you get like the workout. That's why it's different than just holding the standing poses, which are good for the legs and good for the spine and good for your core. But the workout style is from doing the Chaturanga and the up dog. So lately I've been posting other types of movement practices that you can do to get a workout that aren't just doing this movement, which is only like one form of movement that the body does. So today we're gonna practice on opening up the body to do those movements well, because if you're doing those movements repetitively, a bunch, you're gonna be more prone to injuring your shoulder or your neck. So we wanna make sure that first we're open enough to do them, strong enough to do them well, and then we'll see if we could do them for the Vinyasa practice. Now, when you're first learning this type of practice, you want to build up to doing more Chaturangas, the lower push-up position. And over time you can work up to doing more in the practice, but initially maybe just to feel your body start to burn out. So we're going to start off on the back today. So Michelle, lie down on your back, and if you have a dog on your mat, you can just slide them out of the way. Come here, Ollie. And then lie down with the soles of the feet together and the knees wide apart, Supta Baddha Konasana. So hang out there for a few breaths. So in this position, just let your body start to open up. And then also take your arms into cactus position, just up at the side. So let the chest start to expand. Any tension in your shoulders and your neck. If your shoulders are so tight that the hands don't go all the way down to the floor, then you can put blocks underneath your hands or pillows underneath your hands so that the chest can open up and the shoulders can relax. They don't have to have the weight of the forearms. And first, we're going to start to tune into the breath to help to oxygenate the body. So just pay attention to the way that you're breathing. First 2/3 of the breath should be in your belly, as if you're feeling your belly expand. It's really just moving into the bottom of the lungs. And in the very top third of the breath, you'll feel expand up into the chest. So just allow the breath to move into the body more evenly, as opposed to just taking shallow breaths. So when we breathe in the practice, we're oxygenating the blood, the muscles will be more willing to work well for us. Okay, then to help to open up your shoulders and your chest a little bit better, we're gonna do this little like active twisting opening movement. Okay, so now roll onto your side, kind of like you're sleeping, and bring your knees to a 90-degree angle, feet in front of you, and then stretch your arms out with your palms together. Okay, so your legs will stay there, and as you inhale, you're gonna slide your left hand along your right arm, turn your chest, and reach back like an opening twist. And you can just let the head rest on the ground. And then as you exhale, bring your left hand towards your chest, and then slide it back along your right arm. As you inhale, slide the hand, open up the chest. So we're gonna start out real mellow like this. Don't worry, it's gonna work up. And then as you exhale, bring the hand back towards your chest, slide it along your arm. One more time, slide the hand along your arm, then along your chest, and open it up. And we'll hold this last one. Just breathe into where you're feeling any tension in your shoulder or your chest. Good. And then slowly bend the elbows, slide the hand towards your chest, and then back along your arm. Okay, cool. Now roll onto your other side. do the same moving stretches with the breath. So get the knees right up at 90, feet out in front of you. And as you inhale, glide your arm, slide it along your chest, and then open up. Real smooth your breath. And as you exhale, slide the hand back towards your chest and then towards your arm. Inhale, start to open up, slide the hand, let the chest turn. Exhale, slide the hand back. Last one. Inhale, slide, and open up. Okay, and then we'll hold that last one. Just let the arm fall. Breathe into any tension that you're feeling there. Breathe down into the belly. Okay, good. Then slide your hand back. All right. And then we're going to come to lie on the belly. Good. So now let's start to wake up the muscles in the back. So the muscles in your back help to open up your chest. If the muscles in your back are turned off, then your shoulders will roll forward and down. So roll the shoulders up and back, squeeze the muscles on the back, and press the hands down into the mat as you lift up your chest. Then press the tops of the feet down and lift the inner thighs up. Good, now bring your hands right underneath your elbows and keep expanding the chest, keep the neck long, and then roll through into upward facing dog. Okay, so in this position, look that the chest can still be open. If your shoulders roll forward, you might just want to stay in that Cobra position until the muscles get more trained and the chest gets more open through your regular yoga practice. Then stretch back to down dog. So being able to do up dog, that's not really a beginner pose. It's more of an intermediate pose. But in all these yoga videos that you see on YouTube, it's always just clumped in as like a beginner video. So that's kind of unfortunate. All right, so walk your feet all the way forward to the front of your mat. Put a little bend in your knees, let your head drop. And let's start to warm up the body a little bit before we try some sun salutations. Bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up to stand. Good. Then turn to the front of your mat and stand there with your feet close together. Join your palms together. Take another opportunity to connect to your breath with your eyes closed. Take a slow breath in. And let it out. Let the tongue rest on the roof of the mouth, tip of the tongue. Then release your arms to your side and open your eyes. Inhale, raise your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, make a flat back, lengthen out your spine. Step back one leg at a time into plank pose. So before you can lower into a Chaturanga position, being able to hold plank is super important. So some of the things that you're looking for in your plank is that your upper chest is broad, the collarbones are broad, the tops of the blades are broad. Press down into your hands evenly, firm your arms. Lift your belly up and then breathe your spine longer, like the crown of your head is reaching forward, the tail is reaching back. Hold that for one more breath. And then keeping the chest expanded, slowly stretch back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Then walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold forward, let all the air out. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Raise your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. Step back one leg at a time into plank pose. Hold in your plank. Breathe the spine longer because a long spine is a strong core. Squeeze your belly up. Stretch through your legs. So activate the leg muscles. Firm the backs of the legs. Firm the buttocks towards the backs of the knees. Good. Take one more breath here. Get a little bit longer and expand the chest. Then slowly stretch back to downward facing dog, keeping the chest expanded. And if your hamstrings are really tight, just bend your knees a little bit to help to get the spine to lengthen out. Good. On this next salutation, we're going to work in the Chaturanga. So walk your feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, make a flat back, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Step back into plank pose, one leg at a time. Good, now hold in that plank. Feel that length of your spine, blades on your back, chest open. Now set the knees down onto the mat. Keep all that length in your spine and your chest open. Shift forward and slowly lower just to elbow height. Pause there and come back up. That was really good. Okay, let's see if you could do it one more time. Keep all that length in your spine. Maintain the opening of your chest. And lower slow. Keep the chest open, pause there, and then come right back up. Great. Then lie down onto your belly. Come into the low cobra position, the toes point back, the chest expanded. Really important that you can keep the chest expanded as you push with your hands, and then slowly roll up into up dog if you can keep the chest open. The shoulder heads, if you look down, they shouldn't be rolling in front of your chest. Roll the shoulder heads back. Take the bottom of the shoulder blades in and down towards each other. Then stretch back to downward facing dog. Good. Walk your feet forward to the front of your mat again. Inhale, make a flat back, lengthen your spine out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, raise your arms up. Exhale, the hands to the heart. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Step back to plank. All right, now the best way to train yourself how to do Chaturanga well, to be able to lower into it with good alignment, so you're using the right muscles, strengthening your core well, and not burning out your shoulder eventually, is by teaching the position supported. So I'm using 2 blocks here on the medium height. So shift forward and lower slowly onto your support. One goes right underneath the frontal hip bones, one for the thighs. The toes are curled under. You can also do this with your heels against the wall. And then you're just gonna lean the chest slowly to the level, same level as the blocks. If there's a third block, it'll be right underneath your chest. Then you'll see if you can slide the hands back underneath the elbows. So just to be able to hold in this position for like 30 seconds, we'll start to train the neurological pathways, the pathway in your brain to your body to say like, oh, this is the position I'm trying to go to. Also notice that the collarbones are broad, so the shoulder heads aren't sinking in front of the chest, just like an up dog. It's the same thing. So this will also help your up dog if you can teach the back muscles to be strong. I'm gonna do this until Michelle starts shaking, because that'll be a sign. Okay. All right, now from here, strong core, push with your legs and come straight up into plank. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs. Good job, downward facing dog. Okay, now step your right foot all the way up by your right thumb and lower your back knee down onto the mat. Low lunge, lift your belly, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's do this kind of fancy transition into Crescent now. So curl your back toes under, very fancy now. Keep your right thigh plugged back into the socket and your right hip in. Lift your back knee up just an inch. Good. Keep your spine tall. So as you can transition with good posture, you're strengthening your core through your whole practice. You don't need to do a ton of sit-ups, crunches, whatever. You're going to get strong just by focusing on your alignment. Take your arms forward. Good. Then raise your arms up to the ceiling. Nice. Keep all that length through your midline. And now slowly start to lift your back leg, thigh, knee up away from the floor. Still keeping your right thigh bone, outer thigh plugged back into the socket, the hip in. And a lot of your core strength comes from what your hips and your glutes do too. So by keeping the right knee tracking straight ahead, the right hip in, we're also helping to strengthen the core. Breathe through your nose, strong arms here. Great job. Now bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Elongate your spine. Now visualize like you had the blocks there again, you're going to lower onto them. Shift forward and lower slowly, keeping the chest expanded. Pause there, and then lift straight back up. Good. Stretch back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot all the way up by your left thumb. Lower your back knee down. Low lunge. Inhale, raise your arms up. Let the front of your right hip start to open. Then bring your hands to your heart. Curl your back toes under and lift your back knee up just an inch. Keep your left hip firm in and your spine as tall as you can. The head balanced right over top of the pelvic floor. Good, then take your arms forward. Strong arms, open chest, and start to raise the arms up. Good. Then the last step, start to lift the back inner thigh up away from the floor without your left hip swinging out to the side and forward. Draw the left outer hip back and in. All four sides of the waist tall is making sure that you're using your stabilizing muscles in your core instead of just sinking into your flexibility into your joints. Good job. And bring your hands back down to the mat and step back to plank pose. Okay, so now visualize your spine in your mind's eye getting long. The leg muscles turn on, your strong core. Visualize the blocks. Shift forward and slowly lower as you exhale. Like you're going to set onto the blocks for a moment. Pause there, expand the chest, and lift straight back up to plank. Great job. Downward facing dog. Walk the feet forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, make a flat back. Elongate, reach the heart forward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into chair pose. Bend knees, sit your hips back, raise your arms up. Strong in your chair, hold there. Let the upper traps release, firm the arms. Good, come all the way up to stand. Bring your hands to your heart. Sun Salutation B, inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees and sit back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, elongate the spine. Step back, plank pose. Open across your chest, shift forward and lower slowly like you're going to lower onto the blocks. Up dog, inhale. Expand the chest again, turn the shoulders back. Down dog, exhale. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Warrior one, inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands to the mat, step back to plank and lower slow, keeping the chest open. Upward facing dog, inhale, spin the shoulder heads. Down dog, exhale. Step your left foot, warrior one. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, Chaturanga, hands to the mat, step back and lower slow. Inhale, up dog. Now in this one, look down at your chest and expand the chest as you look at it. Spread the collarbones as wide as you can from the center all the way to the tips of the shoulders. Turn those upper arm bones. Then, looking forward, draw the chest forward and up. If you're going to make something look up, make it be your chest. And then stretch back to down dog. And that'll make sure that you're using all those muscles in your back and creating health for your thoracic spine. Really important. Your neck will move really easily. Thoracic spine will want to stay rounded. So focus energy into there. Good. From here, let's step the right foot for Warrior One again. And then we'll do a little flow, open up into Warrior Two from Warrior One. Good. So as you open up into Warrior Two now, adjust your right foot over to the right a little bit so your feet are more lined up heel to heel. Make sure your back foot is angled in a little bit. And turn your right thigh all the way out so the knee tracks forward again. So that's going to make sure that you're using your hip and your leg muscles to help with the health of the spine. Breathe length through the spine. Let the tongue rest at the roof of the mouth to make sure you're not straining your jaw or your neck. And then think of your breath as like your engine. So make sure that you're connected to the breath as you're holding. So like the fluids, the tissue in your body, that's all negatively charged. The breath, positively charged. When they work together in unison, it's like your inner battery working. And when that's working, you're actually enhancing your flow of prana, the energy inside of your body. So we can restore, renew ourselves through our physical practice that way. Now bring your right forearm onto your right thigh and take your left arm all the way over your ear. If it's done without the breath, you don't get any of those same benefits. Of course, you're always breathing, but having this different focus on the breath is helping with the oxygen flow in the body. So these type of exercises, when done like this, cultivate our inner power instead of leaving us feeling drained. Feel your breath as you hold here. Grow through your back leg into your back heel. Lengthen through your thoracic spine, but make sure that you don't hold your breath to do that. Come back up into Warrior Two. And take Reverse Warrior. Flip your palm and inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa. Circle the hands to the mat. Step back. Down Dog or lower to Chaturanga. Inhale, Up Dog. Exhale, Down Dog. So there's going to be a certain amount that you can do, as I mentioned at the beginning of class. When you feel you can't do that Chaturanga well anymore, don't do it anymore. You'll get better at it the longer you practice, the more you stay focused. Step your left foot, Warrior One. Inhale, come up. Two, open up to your side. Then wiggle your left foot over to the left a little bit so your feet are lined up heel to heel. Angle your back toes in a little. Good. So feel like your legs are like roots. As you breathe in, grow the legs through the feet, through the floor, and let the spine be nice and upright, head balanced right on top of the spine. Tall through all four sides of the waist. Modified extended side angle. Bring your left forearm onto your thigh. Take your right arm all the way over. Find an energetic line from your back ankle all the way through your right wrist. Breathe longer through that line. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere you don't need to. Jaw, neck, shoulder, tongue. Come back up to Warrior Two. Reverse Warrior, flip your palm and inhale. Good, back to Warrior Two. Now this time straighten your left leg and turn your left toes in so your feet are parallel. Then turn your legs to the right for triangle. Left foot turns in a little, right leg turns all the way out. Reach out over your straight right leg, Utthita Trikonasana. Press down through your feet. Inhale, come back up. Turn your feet to the other side. And reach out over your left leg for triangle pose. As you're holding in triangle, Turn the left thigh from inside out so that the knee points forward. Lift from your belly up to your chest. Open the chest and turn. Inhale, come back up. Then turn your left toes in so your feet are parallel. Clasp your hands behind your back. Spin the shoulder heads back again. Expand the chest muscles. Then fold forward in between your legs without the chest closing. Keep those blades drawing onto your back. Let the back of the head start to drop. Then change the interlock of the hands. Take the other index finger on top. And stretch the arms again. Set your fingertips down onto the floor. Inhale, make a flat back, elongate your spine. Exhale, one more, walk the hands back, let the head drop down. Prasarita A. Start to lean your hips right over your heels. That's good. Open up through the feet where it feels like they're tight. Stretch the legs by stretching down through the feet and pulling the thighs up. Breathe. Inhale, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, hands to your hips. Come all the way up to stand. Good, then turn your left foot all the way out and step forward to the top of your mat. Okay, so today we're going to try a little more advanced progression from going from Parsvottanasana to Warrior 3. So in this one, grab elbows behind your back. Roll the shoulder heads back. This is all going to help with the expansion of the chest for Up Dog and for Chaturanga. Step your left foot back about 3.5 feet. A little bit longer. Good. Keep the chest nice and open. Then start to tip forward just halfway. Pause there. Feel if the blades try to leave the back. If that starts to happen, stop leaning forward. Just pause there and breathe. Reach down evenly through all 4 corners of your feet. Breathe the spine even longer. Then see if you could tip from the pelvis and go maybe just a little bit deeper now that you've held there for a bit. Hold. Good. Then navel to spine, lengthen all the way out over your leg, like a waterfall of spine spilling out over your tall right leg. And instead of sinking into your legs to go deeper, stretch through the feet, draw the thigh bones up, higher up into the pelvis, let the pelvis grow taller, and now let the whole back of the spine round evenly, even through the neck, even through the lumbar. Good job. Then press down through your feet and come all the way up to stand. Remember which hand is on top or which elbow you grab first. Stretch the arms straight down at your side now. Turn the shoulder heads back again so the chest is expanded. Then start to lean, tip from your pelvis and go forward halfway without losing the shoulder blade action on your back. Super important. Energize the arms and stretch through the fingers. Pause there at the halfway position. Now lean into Warrior 3. Step up. Level the hips to the floor. Level the waist and the ribs. So we've been working on going into this with hands on blocks. So hopefully you've really trained the spine to get nice and long in this position. If you need to set the hands back down onto the blocks to work on your form, that's totally fine. You can even do that for a few months until it's really set into your body. Good, from this position, let's go a little fancy vinyasa style. Bend your right knee, step back into Warrior 1. Raise your arms up. That was very fancy, good job. Then bring your hands to your heart. Strong outer hips, strong core. Let me see if you could do it. Without the hips shifting off to the side, step forward into chair. Nice. Take the arms up. Good, come all the way up to stand. Bring your hands to your heart. Beautiful, nice job. Grab the elbows behind your back again. This time, other hand on top, other elbow first, if you remember. Then step your right foot back about 3.5 feet. Big step back. Now, when I first started teaching yoga, we would always teach people, go heel to arch or heel to heel. Now, that's fine unless your balance isn't very good or you're stiff and tight in your hips and your hamstrings. If your balance isn't good or you're stiff and tight, you can go hip socket distance apart, hip distance apart to create more space. But if you're really flexible, you can go the heel to heel. Start to fold forward, tip from your pelvis. Keep the blades on to the back. Chest expanded, chest open as you tip forward. Good. Then instead of rounding from your back, see if the pelvis can tip a little further. Like you're trying to tip the sit bones to reach back, keeping the blades on the back, keeping the collarbones broad. Then navel in, lengthen all the way out over your leg, like a waterfall of spine, all the way out. Let the back of the skull drop now. And breathe into the opening. Keep stretching the legs instead of hanging into the legs. Wake up the legs. Legs are inherently tamasic, inherently dull. They just want to stay turned off. We have to turn on the leg muscles to get into the spine, the energy of the spine, while doing the standing poses. Then lift your belly. Inhale, come all the way back up to stand. Drop the arms at your side, chest open. Good. Do an extra little turn of these upper arm bones to get the blades on the back and stretch through the fingers. Then lean your chest out over your knee, keeping the arm bones awake, and lean into Warrior 3. Level the hips and the waist as you go for it. Nice. Rotate those arms an extra turn and stretch through the fingers. Feel the weight even on your left foot, big toe mound, little toe mound, and heel. Strong hips, strong core. Long spine. Bend your left knee and as smooth as you can. Fancy transition, Warrior 1, arms up. Good. Nice, hands to the heart. Back heel up. Now keep that left hip even without twisting off to the side and keeping the spine tall. Step forward into chair, as smooth as you can. Oh, nice. That's good. I think the judges will give that maybe a 9. That's very, very smooth. Okay, come all the way up to stand and bring your hands to your heart. What if yoga was in the Olympics? That would be awful. Okay, release your arms to the side. Inhale into chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your hips back, arms up. And let's go for eagle, which is one of my favorite poses. So let's start with the cross the left leg up and over the right. The higher you lift the knee, the easier it'll be to get the leg to do the double cross. Then cross your left elbow under your right. If you can't get the double cross of the arms, then you could just fake it with the prayer hands, drawing the elbows towards each other. And that will start to open up your back muscles so that one day you'll be able to get this double cross. Draw your navel up, turn your chest forward, without letting your right knee cave inward. Still keep the right knee pointing forward. Uncross your arms and your legs and stand tall and mountain. And just feel all the energy rush through the body again as the body opens up after being squeezed like that. Other side, inhale into chair pose, bend knees, sit back. Good, hold. Staying steady through the midline, bring your right knee up, lift it up high as you go to cross it over your left leg. Then cross the right elbow under. Hold there. Squeeze in with the hips. Keep the left knee pointing straight ahead as you turn your navel and your chest forward. Don't let that left knee crunch in. Good, and as the legs and the hips compact, grow from your navel up the front of the spine tall. And uncross the arms and the legs, mountain pose. Good job. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen out. Step back to plank pose. It's the side plank challenge. Are you ready? We're gonna build strength in the core and also the upper body. So come into plank on your forearms. We're gonna do it from the forearm plank today. In plank on your forearms, expand your chest. You can do it with the knees down. If your shoulders start to round, your upper back hunches, then better do it with the knees down. Spread the collarbones. Keep the hands pointing straight ahead in this position. 5 breaths. Tuck your lower belly up. Good, then let's take side plank on the left forearm. You can angle the left hand in if you need to protect the shoulder. All right, now your right hip is gonna wanna swing back. Instead, balance it right up on top of your left. Lengthen your tail to your heels, squeeze your leg muscles. Draw your belly up and press the blades in as you lean your head back into alignment with your tail. Good, now let me see if you could just lift your right leg up a centimeter. If you lose it, don't worry, bring the leg back down, that's fine. Bring your right elbow down, left arm up. Good, now side plank on the right arm. Take that left arm up. Good, turn the left hip forward, right up on top of the right. Firm the leg muscles, reach the tailbone, blades onto the back, chest open, expand the chest. Good, now from your strong core, feel from your middle, you're gonna lift your left leg up just a centimeter maybe. Keep the neck long. Set that foot down, back to plank on your forearms, good job. And now just hold here for 3 more minutes. No, okay. Just last 10 seconds. 9, expand the chest. You can tap the knees down if you need to help open the chest. 4, 3, expand the chest. 2, navel up, squeeze the belly up. Sphinx pose, great job. Set your hips down and just open the chest again. Breathe. Good job. Stretch back to downward dog. All right, then look in between your hands and hop to a seated position. Lie down onto your back. Bring your heels close to your buttock, feet hip distance apart. Press your heels down and lift your hips up. Then grab a hold of the sides of your sticky mat, curl your forefingers under, thumbs on top. This is another great pose that's gonna teach your back muscles the strength to expand the chest that we're gonna need for doing Chaturanga and up dog. So spin from the inner arm to the outer arm, like you're trying to turn to the top of the shoulders and press the blades in. Make sure that the movement doesn't come from your floating ribs though. Soften the floating ribs back down towards the hips so that the top of the chest can spread. If you lift and spread from here only, the chest will actually close. So soften from here and then the top of the chest will open more. That's the area we're trying to get into to help with our up dog and our Chaturanga. Very, very common when people are learning to open their chest in yoga, what I've seen over the last 15 years is that people want to push from their bottom ribs. I do the same thing in my body. So we got to train that area so that we get higher up into the spine. Now squeeze the backs of the legs, keep the knees pointing straight ahead, and lift from your outer hips. Make sure that you're not pushing from those floating ribs. Lower yourself back down, take a breath. We'll do one more. It's really great strength training. Lift your hips back up, breathe, keep the knees pointing straight ahead, keep those floating ribs in so the upper chest spreads. Now let's try a little variation. Put the hands underneath your shoulders right next to your head. Hold there and see if you can turn your elbows in towards each other and then let the tops of the blades drop out of your ears. Elbows in. Now without lifting yourself up at all, just stretch the hands evenly into the mat. And then see maybe if you can lift yourself up a little bit. And then lower yourself back down. Just a little press up. Okay, cool. So we need to get all that action in the shoulders and the chest before we try that Urdhva Dhanurasana, the wheel pose. Really, it's upward facing bow. The better you get at doing up dog and doing that arm rotation, that'll help. Now take your arms out to the side. Cross your right knee over your left knee. Shift your hips over to the right a little and let your knees fall over to the left. Just a little supine twist here. So in this position, imagine like I put sandbags onto your right shoulder. Let the right shoulder drop all the way down, even if the legs can't go as far. And this is a great way to get into the chest and the shoulder to help with the opening that we need for Chaturanga and up dog. Yeah, so if you're having difficulty opening that area of your body, make sure that you're not cheating the shoulder up in this position. Bring the knees and the hips back to center now. Change the cross of your legs. Take the hips over to the left a little and let your legs fall over. Now keep that left shoulder head grounded as the legs go over. Spread from the left collarbone all the way through the shoulder, through the fingers. A few more breaths here, right into where you're feeling the stretch. Then bring your knees and hips back to center. Hug the knees into the chest. And take happy baby. Reach on the insides of the knees, grab hold of the outsides of the feet. Great job. And stretch your legs out for corpse pose. Final meditation, final relaxation. Let the palms turn up at your side. Close your eyes, let your awareness go in. So one of the reasons why our yoga practice is so beneficial, it's conscious movement. When we move consciously, it's like a moving meditation. But also, it's different than a workout because working out is just that. It's moving your energy outward. When you're practicing yoga, you're enhancing, cultivating your energy inward. And as you strengthen your energetic field, you're allowing yourself time to restore so that all of your actions, everything that you're doing, you're coming at it with this fully charged, like you fully charge your inner battery. So as you relax here in Shavasana, visualize like you had in your body and around your body an energetic field. And just watch what happens to that energetic field as the body is experiencing breath. So in yoga we call this the pranic field or the pranamaya kosha, the energetic body. So just feel how the practice might allow you to be more in tune with it. At least maybe it's just freed up your imagination to go there. And as you notice your mind drifting in Shavasana, no worries, just bring it right back to watching the breath and how it affects the energy movement in and around the body. Then gently bend your knees. Roll off to your right side. And press yourself up to seated. Join your palms together. Sit up tall with your heart open. Namaste.
Namaste.
All right, thanks for joining us today. Thanks for dedicating this time to your practice, to take care of your body, to give back to yourself. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Some different concepts today, if you enjoyed them. If you didn't, I'd love to hear. Thanks to Michelle for coming out. If you want to see Michelle, you can also find her on Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Me_Froggy.
Check her out on there. Michelle's been my student now for how many years? 6 years?
Like 6 years.
6 years. She took teacher training with me. She's a yoga teacher and she teaches down in Baja, which is one of my favorite places to go. So yeah, check her out. And thanks for taking the time today. I'll see you next time.
Thank you.